just bought the 19 close. Um, my initial trade was buying the 9 low, and I was waiting for a test of the 10 high. So I was up over 4 points and was waiting for an extra point to test the 10 high, and came back down. When it raced down, I exited break even. Actually, ended up losing a point. So that was pretty bad. I'm pretty unhappy with how I managed that one because high close was a reasonable target, and I should have just taken it off there for 4 points. But a little bit greedy and ended up taking a 1 point loss on it. Now I'm long on my re-entry. I didn't buy above 18, even though I think that was a reasonable stop entry buy because it was a little bit below the moving average. Um, and so I wanted to see a strong break above it, which we got on 19. So I bought the 19 close. I have this green line here at the 13 high. My reason for having the target there is because, well, not the target, but the line there is because when I saw 13, I didn't exit at the high close because I thought that bulls would buy above 13. So I wanted to give it a little bit more room. But I think the right thing to do in this kind of context when we're in a trading range is to just scalp at the first reasonable target, which is the high close. But in this case, I didn't do that. But because 13 was a reasonable buy after 2 consecutive bull bars, I thought we'd at least get back up there. And we've tested that. We're stalling there. But I think this is a strong enough move up that we should get above the 10 high now. So that's a pretty good bar on 20. Closed above 19. We got above the 14 high and strong breakout and follow through. So I think buyers below 20 probably going to get a second leg up from that. So pretty much what I'm looking for is I'm looking for strong breakouts, and then I buy the first pullback for a scalp for an immediate second leg sideways to up, and then I wait for a larger pattern to develop and then take a re-entry for a larger second leg up. So here, when we pull back to the 9 low, when I bought the first pullback, I didn't expect the second leg to start from here. So I didn't expect leg 1, pullback leg 2. Because we're in a trading range, I expected a deeper pullback. So for the first trade is just a scalp for a small second leg. And then once we get a larger pattern and a deeper pullback, then I'm looking for a re-entry and a swing second leg, so a larger second leg up. So that's what I'm looking for here. Bears might wait for a wedge to sell, which would get us up to the 60-minute moving average and yesterday's close. And then we also have the possibility of leg 1, leg 2, which also gets us up to yesterday's close. So reasonable targets up there. If you use the 4 low, the leg 1, leg 2 target is actually exactly at yesterday's close. So I think that increases the likelihood that we'll get there. But I'm just looking for the new high. So I'll look to buy again if we get continued strength. But this is just the trade I'm looking for. Tested the 10 high. So just took it off there for a little bit under 5 points. So it could have been a pretty decent day already had I not mismanaged this first one. But I'm glad I got this one in as a re-entry. So I didn't end up taking any more trades after this one. I tried to buy the 36 close. I was just too slow. It went 1 tick below the 36 close. I placed a limit order at the 36 close, but it was a little bit too late. And just started to race up without me. Didn't want to buy at the market. So I missed that one. Could have been a decent day had I just managed these correctly and been a little bit quicker, but happy to finish the week off with a green day and a pretty decent week. So finished up 4 points, 16 something. Oh, it doesn't show. I think it was $16.70 or $17 after commissions. Yeah, pretty decent week. Liking the consistency so far for what I'm doing. So hopefully you can carry over until next week. And I hope you all have a good long weekend, and see you back next week.